Hey guys, Dadtries, and this is. Yeah! At least that's how I assume it's pronounced because there's an exclamation point in the name, and, well, it's more fun this way. Yeah! That was the last time, I promise. Was released on September 4th, 2024, by, and I know this is wrong, but I'm gonna say it. Jasio Games. However, I have been told that the actual pronunciation is Yasho or Yashio, and it is not an English word, so apologies. Doesn't translate well. However, I just wanted to make sure that I got it right because he's working really hard on this game, and he deserves all of the credit and recognition that comes along with that. So, Yashio Games. At the time of recording, the game's been out for just over a month. I did receive a review copy of the game for free, so thank you for that. Appreciate it. And normal price for the game is $12. I waited to produce this video for just a little while longer than I normally would because I had started playing it and I had joined the developers Discord so that I could keep up to date with everything that's going on and give them some feedback, which has all been received very well. This developer is very responsive to his community, so kudos to that. And he said that controller support's coming, and then I just wanted to wait and make sure that I enveloped the controller support in this review so I didn't have to go back and say, hey everybody, controller support's here now, and I knew it was upcoming. So I waited. You do have to opt into the beta, and it does work okay. There's a couple things you have to actually bind to some additional controls if you're playing on the Steam Deck, or even if you're playing with a Xbox controller on your PC or whatever. You do have to add a couple extra functions to a controller profile, but overall it's really not bad. It's responsive. It works just fine. I think it's going to be another good one that I play laying in bed at night next to the wife while she watches, I don't know, name a murder mystery show. Got is listed on the Steam page as an action RPG, and it is also a roguelike. I've been having a lot of fun with this one. So there's a lot of things, a lot of quality of life things that you earn, and those are kind of your rewards moving forward. There's characters to be unlocked. There's, well, I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but as you play the game, as you progress through and beat different missions, different stages on different difficulties, you're going to unlock more things that help your playthrough. There is also a permanent upgrade field, and that's in the form of golden orbs, and you can spend those in between missions. You get to go back to a town where there is a shop. There's a spot where you spend those golden orbs, and those are your permanent upgrades. And you can actually re-roll those periodically as well. So if you decide that you've messed up and you need to go back and fix something, you can always re-roll your permanent upgrades. I don't believe it costs anything. You don't lose any points. You just you are limited on how often you can do that. Now, this game is obviously still in early access, but a couple really nice points to it. First of all, it's 2.2 gigs, so install it on anything you want. It doesn't take up any space on the Steam Deck, so very good chance it's going to be installed and then it's going to stay installed. It definitely fits my pick it up, put it down play style as far as I need to be able to pause a game and walk away from it and come back. And I like games. I tend to gravitate towards games that have small play sessions that are still equally rewarded to longer play sessions. So I want to be able to pick it up, play for 20 minutes, put it down, and know that I've accomplished something and I haven't lost all my progress. So that's definitely one of those games here. You can always pause and walk away. You can save in the middle of a run and come back and finish it later. So those are great features. One thing I did notice, it doesn't seem to have Steam Cloud saving yet. So I'm hoping that's in the works as well, because going from desktop to laptop to Steam Deck, I have 3 different saves. So it is what it is. But I would really like to see the Steam Cloud feature added. I think one of my favorite parts about this game in general is the fact that your rewards are meaningful. I'm going to spoil one thing here for you, so if you don't want to hear this, then maybe skip ahead 30 seconds. But if you've been watching, you can see the little warthog that's been following me around. He picks up all the gold for me so that I don't have to, but when you first start off, you don't have that. You have to pick it all up manually. And while I was playing the game, I was a little impatient. I actually messaged in the official Discord for the game, and I said it would be really cool to have auto gold pickup because this is exhausting. And the developer pretty much told me to stop being a loser, be patient, just play the game. and eventually, yeah, I did get the automatic gold pickup pet, and it was a game changer, really. The rewards that you get for completing things are meaningful and well thought out. And let me clarify, he did not tell me to stop being a loser. I felt like a loser after I had mentioned that. I was like, oh, okay. I just play the game. Just play the game. One thing I would like to be able to do that I haven't seen yet is I want to be able to close the doors. Even if they can be beaten down or destroyed by the enemies, it would be cool to be able to close the doors and, trap it, or just take advantage of some of the abilities that you get that really affect enemies that are pouring through or funneling through, and be able to use those AoEs, and just give yourself a second to prepare and then let them break down the door or open the door and have them get stuck in your abilities. When you do first start in the game, you've got your option of 3 characters. I think we will probably see some balancing to these characters. I think some will probably get buffed. The archer, the rogue I should say, is probably going to get nerfed. It's by far the most powerful character in the games. And really, I've gone through an entire run and only used one skill. I think a lot of my footage, you're going to notice that I've only got the Q ability for the ranger, and it's all I need. So there you have it. That's Ga, an action roguelike that draws a lot of inspiration in its loot style and attack patterns and just abilities in general from Diablo, and applies that to a roguelike setting where there is permadeath, and it can be a very challenging game. There are some times where you might get frustrated. Just if you're getting your ass kicked by a specific level, try changing characters. There hasn't been a single instance where the rogue hasn't been the winning answer for me, but I have also gone out of my way to try the other characters because they're fun. They all bring something different to the table. They've all got different abilities. And overall, I think this is going to be a really great game. I'm having fun with it. At the time of recording, I want to say I have 12 hours into the game, so I've already gotten the dollar per hour value that I try to get out of games, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the direction it's going. Developer's very responsive. Join his Discord and give him some feedback, and share this one out, because he really is putting the work into this one. He's listening to people. I think it's going to be great. You can't go wrong with the mentality that he's got here and the base game that he has. So I will post a link to the Discord for Ga in the description. I urge you to join it, and support this developer. It's going to be a great game. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day.
Well, better luck next time, human.